You're now listening to Cashin' Up with Bigwig Ltd.
Idle hands.
Bigwig.
Today's episode is brought to you by Abbey West Recording. Looking for the perfect studio to bring your ideas to life? With decades of experience in music production, podcasts, and promotional audio, we provide the tools and talent to deliver outstanding results. Don't settle for ordinary. Make your sound extraordinary at Abbey West Recording. Abbey West Recording, your sound, our passion. What up? It's the Whale Scale Big Wig, all about his business, you know what I'm saying? The Fat Cat, aka the Reno Ace. And I just want to shout out my boy Al Backwards, man, because he just be having me on my get money shit, like way more than ever, dude. He's just like, you know, we looking up ways to monetize and shit like that. And you know, if it was me 3 years ago when I was Coke Sneezy
in the building.
Nose Sneezy.
Nose bleedy.
Nose bleedy. Fucking A. You know, I'd have been like, oh, I only got like 5 letters, bro. I can't do it. But now I'm like, the fuck? Let's get these ad reads. Let's try to, you know, push this shit like a business for real.
Can't stop getting this money, yo. Can't stop.
I just made $30 right now.
All right, fine.
We're over here at Abbey West Recording once again. You know what I'm saying? It's the wig. Today I just, you know, want to talk about autism, specifically my son being diagnosed with autism and how that affected me. So, cool story. Like, this is my favorite. One of my top 3 days in my life was when my son was born, and it's not 3. And dude, my baby mom had 3 kids before, you know, and she's like on the ground, like having a contraction. I'm like, you good? You want to go? You want to go to the hospital now? She's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, okay.
What? I'm good.
Because she had been having contractions, but like, she's like, no, I'm fine. You know? And then she'd be cool. But then she's like, okay, he's coming out. And I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't you done this before? You know what I'm saying?
You're all bugging on her.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so dude, I'm like driving and I'm like stopping at the lights. She's like, why the fuck are you stopping? Go through the bus. We gotta go. And so I'm running, you know, I'm going through the back row, whatever. I forget where we was even living. I think we was still at the spot by Virginia Lake.
Yeah.
And so anyways, so I'm going down and dude, so I can like see the hospital and she's like, he's coming out right now. You got to pull over. And I'm like, dude, what do you mean? Like, the hospital's right there, you know? And she's just like, he's going to die if you don't pull over. And I'm like, he's not going to die. I'm gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to die. So I pull over in the Juicy's parking lot, formerly Juicy's parking lot on Wells. And
so you're right there
we're right there.
Right
like,
there.
I can see it.
Holy
and I'm like,
shit.
you stupid bitch. You can't know. I was like that. I was just like, oh no, like I got to make sure.
You were like that. Don't lie in front of your 5 viewers.
I wasn't thinking about that. I didn't think like that. I love her. Shout out Shrika.
Shout out Shiki.
She's dope. She's a great woman. Me?
Yeah, you're a pretty good woman too.
I'm a good woman. Anyway, so we pull over into the Juicy's parking lot. It's like 1 a.m. or something. And he's coming, like I open the door, fucking run over, open another door, and his head's already out. Like he's coming out right now. Yeah. And so I was like, fuck. She's like, gotta pull him out type shit. And I'm like, okay. So I have my Ralph Polo on, you know, Ralph Lauren Polo, right?
Hey,
first threads my boy touched was Ralph, dope.
Yeah. Hey.
And so
Big Rome.
Big Rome. Polo wrong. Yeah. Anyways, Romeo. Anyway, sorry. So I pulled him out, got him in the Ralph Lauren hoodie, and then he's like, but then some dude comes out of nowhere. I'm trying to call 911. And right. I can't, like, the way the 911 was set up, it was hard to dial. Like, you had to confirm like 3 times. I'm fucking tweaking because I got my son in my fucking arms, you know?
Yeah.
And fucking, I was just like, I don't know, you do it, Shrika. And she's like,
what?
I just had a kid, bitch. So fuck you, me. And
you're not all the way there, bro.
No, like, I think it actually was like, No, this was the funny part. Some dude comes out of nowhere. What's going on? I'm like, I'm having a baby, man. Some tweaker dude with a Pink Floyd shirt.
Oh, wow.
Named Darren or something. And he's like, whoa. Fucking. But he wasn't anticipating that, you know?
Straight up.
And I'm like, here, dude, can you call 911, please? You know?
Yeah.
And he's like, can't figure it out, bro. And I give it to Sharika.
Oh, wow.
And she fucking figures it out. She's like, she fucking figured it out, I think is what happened.
Trust
part.
a woman that just had a baby over a base head is the moral of that. Right there.
Right. So, you know, I'm on the phone with them. They're like, and I'm like thinking 911 has the location shits. Apparently they fucking don't. Because like, where you at? I'm like, I'm right here. I can see you, motherfuckers. Because I'm thinking, yeah, you guys work at the hospital.
So you're tracking my phone.
You're 911 dispatch.
Yeah, you're obviously tracking my phone.
Like,
yeah.
are you fucking serious? Like, I'm right here. Motherfucker, I can see the hospital from here. My wells is the juicies or whatever. Yeah. So, you know. But anyways, the paramedics pulled up. I guess there was shit all over the car, but they cleaned it up, I guess.
That's cool.
Because when I got back in the car, it was clean as fuck. I was like, word, because I was expecting placenta or some shit. I don't know. Dude.
Right, yeah.
But I guess
so. Okay, you know, during the birth, right? You have the baby, and then you push out the placenta. Did she push the placenta out too in the car, or?
Yeah, she was in the car. Like she was just in the car. Like I don't remember.
How long was it since? First of all, let's not glaze over the fact that you delivered your own son.
I delivered my own son, bro. That shit was fire. Shrika hates that story, but I love that story.
Right.
She's like, that's not how I want to have my.
But yo, like, as fire. A man, bro,
so tight, so dope.
You saved your fucking son.
Yeah, bro.
Because otherwise, it wouldn't have worked out. So you stepped up. And did what the fuck you had to do.
Yeah, bro.
To deliver your boy into this world.
Straight up.
Not to take away from Shiki. She carried him for that long, yo. And,
oh, man, it was a rough pregnancy, too.
And then had to have him in the back seat of a fucking car with your stupid ass.
No, in the front seat.
The front seat. Oh, my God. In the front seat of the fucking car with your dumb ass as the doctor. The strength of that woman is fucking
crazy.
Through the roof. Yeah. You know? But anyways, sorry.
No, you're good. Thank you. Yeah, so I delivered my own son. You know what I mean? Bringing lives into this bitch.
You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all did that?
Yeah. I know motherfuckers done not pulled up to like see the birth and shit, like, or got scared. Like, they're like in the corner.
Pass
like,
out and
shit. They're in the corner. I'm like, dude, when my daughter was born, I was like, we were doing like, we don't want to know the sex type shit. So I'm like, that's a girl. You know, I'm like, hell yeah, let me chop that shit up. Let me fucking snip that bitch.
So just to clarify for the audience, the daughter was your firstborn.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah. And so my son, same thing. You know, they clamped that fucking, what is it called? The umbilical cord.
Yep.
Snip that bitch too. Cause I'm all about my shit.
That's what's up.
You know? And, but yeah, I just remember he was just fucking dead, dude. She was like, she's just giving birth, you know? She was just like so tired and shit. And,
yeah, absolutely.
But she somehow called 911.
Fucking A. Shout out to Shiki once again.
Shout out Shiki. Love you, bro. What's it called? What else? Oh, but anyway, so, you know, whatever you think causes autism or whatever, you know,
So when did the diagnosis come?
Diagnosis came pretty early because Shiki was on top of it because she had been here before. Her daughter, she had before him, has because she's worse than Romeo in a lot of ways, you know. Mm-hmm. But she was just like on top of it. So like that first year,
different from Romeo,
right? Different, yeah. My bad. She was just on top of it. So like that first year, she's like, "Yo, something's up with him," you know, like he's not this, that, whatever. And so we got him tested, all that shit. So before I think he was like 2 or something. He was diagnosed for sure before he was 3. And we went through like a whole bunch of tests. Like we went to these, like, make sure he could hear, make sure he could see, make sure like, you know, there wasn't any kind of like disability like that.
Right.
But it was a cognitive, you know, so. And you know, she'd be like, I think he's autistic. I'm like, don't put that shit on my son. You put that shit on my son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, fuck you. You're fucking making it a reality. Like I was on that bullshit. And she's like, you know, she just knew because she'd worked with kids and she's like, I know motherfucking autism, you know, I got it.
Yeah.
And she's like, so, you know,
So, well, how did you feel about autism? Let's lean into that.
Well, like, it's just, it kind of hurt my heart because because my son wouldn't talk.
Okay.
And I want to talk to my son. And like Lily, my daughter, was just so 1.5. Daddy, wake up. I'm hungry. Waking me up and shit. And it was like the cutest, like the best thing to wake up to was Lily be like, Dad, I'm hungry. Give me food or whatever. And Romeo's just not saying shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I remember this one time we were just chilling and he like turned around and he's all, Dad, like before he ever spoke. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
You're lying.
You're faking this shit. I swear to God. But
so you looked at autism as a bad thing, basically.
For sure, yeah. I was just like, I wasn't, and it's like my son, so I want him to be, 100% or whatever. And it's like, he's not. Like, and I'm like, well, am I ever gonna get to talk to my son?
Right.
So we got him into therapy and all that shit, and he goes to therapy every week. I take him every week still, and he's talking so good,
So when you got the diagnosis at 2, when he looked at you and said, Dad, was it before the diagnosis or after?
I don't know. I don't remember, but might have been before. But I was just like, this motherfucker,
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely looked at it as a bad thing, and it was hard to come to grips with the fact that my kid's autistic, and he's nonverbal.
Right.
And, because I love words and I'm a rapper and I'm like, words is my shit.
Yeah.
And this little fuck doesn't want to talk to me.
Oh, wow. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You don't want to talk? Fuck that,
Right.
So I was very a dick about it, but I fucking love that little guy. He's fucking the shit, dude. I love him so much. Like, I love going to movies with him. He's like, doesn't have a care in the world. He's like, I want pepperoni pizza. And that's it.
He won't stop talking now.
Yeah, he's always talking.
Yeah.
He's all bro, he be knowing when movies come out. That's like his little shit right now. He's like, I'm gonna watch it. I turned on the Muppet Christmas and he's like, you watching Muppet Christmas? It came out in 1992. And I'm like, yes it did.
Yes it did.
Sure
That's tight. Yeah.
And he'd just be like, yeah, it's fun, dude. It's dope. He can piss me off still because like the other night he like threw up everywhere, didn't fucking tell me. I was sleeping and he threw up everywhere, didn't tell me. I go in the room, I'm like, what the hell is this? It's all over the carpet, all over the bed. I'm like, dude. I'm like, no, you have to tell me when you throw up or throw up and you still got to tell me even if you throw up in the fucking toilet or whatever.
Yeah. Let me know what's going on.
Tell me.
Right.
Fuck, But yeah, so it was just hard to come to grips with my son being autistic, and I wasn't feeling that for a long time, I really wasn't. I was just like, this is whack, bro. Like this, like, and I would say hella mean shit to Shiki, like I'd be like, well, you got that, like you gave me fucking a fucked up son type shit.
You like said that to her, like out loud?
Yeah.
What? You were on drugs or something?
Well, there was just some bad. It was like a really rough patch with us.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like,
so to be hurtful, that was what
because my words are weapons, dog. My words are super weapons. Like that's like my defense mechanism. Well, let me see how you want to hurt my feelings. Well, bet let's play then. Let me hurt your feelings. And I don't even know what the fuck she said to deserve.
Probably nothing. Probably nothing.
Yeah.
The mashed potatoes were lumpy one day, and you're like, well, that's why you fucking gave me a son with autism, bitch.
Yeah, I remember saying mean shit.
Damn, you're a dick.
Just really mean. I don't really want to repeat it. I guess I could.
Don't. There's no reason why those words should be said again about her. You're a fucking dick.
Yeah.
But yo, at least you passed that, and I'm glad.
Yeah, but it was just, hard to come to grips with that. So,
everybody goes through rough shit,
Yeah. And it was just a bunch of other shit too around that time. Like, we had set up our life to have our 3 kids, and then like Shiki's older daughter came back, and it was like just a whole bunch of new stress.
Yeah.
She came back, we got like bed bugs or some shit because the shit she brought or something, and I was all fucked off, and she was trying to go work at the job that don't pay her or whatever, and fucking
right.
So, and I was just like trying to clean the house all by myself, and it was like you have to do a thorough ass cleaning when that happens.
Oh yeah, I had bed bugs. Yeah, they're terrible.
And I was just like, yeah, no. And, you know, she wasn't getting no bread, so I had to go get some bread. So it's like, I'm still working. And then she's like looking to me to like uphold the house. And I'm just like, you know, I was trying, but I wasn't doing good. I'm fucked off.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Escaping.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that sucked, but you know, it is what it is. That's what it was.
How did you get through that terrible feeling of your son having autism?
I think just seeing him grow and seeing him, you know, start to talk and, you know, accepting him for who he is, you know?
That's what's up. How do you feel about autism now?
Low-key dope.
Right?
Yeah, like low-key. Shiki's always like, you're autistic as fuck. Look at you.
Pointing out all the bullshit you be doing.
And I'm like, whatever, you know, maybe. But yeah, it's like he's so fucking just cute and adorable, and he has like a really good heart. I feel like, you know, gets that from his mom and me, you know. Mm-hmm. And he's smart as fuck. It's just like he has a hard time communicating sometimes. But he's so much better than he was. He's like, when we first took him to therapy, he didn't say shit.
Yeah.
And now he's talking like full sentences. He you know, he still has his blocks or whatever.
Right.
Sometimes he'll just have a mental block, or like he's like, I'm not trying to talk to you right now. But it's like, you know, tell me what's going on in this picture. It's a picture of this. And it's like, no, well, what's going on though? There's an apple right there or whatever. You know, it's like, that's not what we're asking you, you know? So it's a process or whatever. It's a journey, but yeah. So
it's not like his understanding of things is messed up. It's more different, but it's being able to communicate his understanding of what it is. So to you, so it's hard for you to understand what it is he's meaning in his rambling sometimes. That's an assumption. I don't know.
Type shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like he just has a hard time getting it out of his brain into the words, because he'll still be like, you know. But
like when you forget something, you know what the fuck it is, but you're stuttering over trying to say it because it's out. You don't know that thing.
Yeah,
that give it to me.
Yeah, type shit exactly.
Right.
So, but yeah, so you know, what about y'all? Do y'all have any crazy baby delivery stories? Tap in with the podcast. You could send a message to Bigwig Ltd on Instagram at Cash Hill Boulevard, or shit, hit me up direct if you know me like that and you got a crazy story, you know, leave a message and we could do that.
Idle hands.
Look, if you working for somebody, they should be paying you. If you're doing work for them, they should be paying you. Okay? Don't do this free shit for the homie. Mm-hmm. You know, maybe you get the first one free. That's it. Mm-hmm. But if you working on some shit for somebody, they should be paying you.
Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying? You can put in your time on your shit. But yeah, spin the wig.